This session will guide you how to integrate the signup API, which is created using Spring Boot application in the previous session with the front end designed in React. Now open both the projects, React and Spring Boot. Then go to React project and add one JS file in SRC folder. Right click on the SRC folder and use the option new file. Name the file as api.js. This is the file I'm going to use to add a method which help us to send request and get response from API. So let me start creating a method called API export function called API with 4 parameters. One is request method, then URL, and third one is input data in the form of JSON, and fourth one response handler. Response handler is a callback function. Usually the APIs are created with 4 different endpoints such as get, post, put, and delete. In these 4 endpoints, get and delete will not take data from the request body, but post and put endpoints will take data from request body. So based on the endpoints, we need to define the option to call the API. So here I'm going to define an option. If the request method is equal to get, or the request method is equal to delete, then no need to pass data in the request body. So set option as method from the value of first parameter, whether it is a get or delete. So method, and second one is headers in small letter, headers, and pass JSON value. The key is content type, and value for content type is application JSON. So we are setting the header as application JSON. So all the transaction from front end to the back end in the form of JSON string. Else option equal to method assign value of first parameter, request method, then headers content type, application JSON. So post and put request will take data from request body. Now we can use either Axios or fetch function to call the API. Axios requires to install a library, but fetch doesn't require any library to install. So we can proceed with fetch. Fetch. The first parameter to the fetch is the URL, and second one is the option. Then call then function. Response with arrow function. So here you can check the condition. If not equal to response okay, then return the error message. Throw new error with the message response dot status concatenate with response dot status text. So due to network failure, if it not able to connect with the provided URL, it throws the error. Otherwise, we can return the response in the form of JSON text. The text function will convert the response in the form of JSON and returns. Then we can forward the data to the response handler. If any error that is handled by the catch, that forward to the alert function to display the error message. So this is the function help us to call API and send request and get response. So wherever you need to integrate API, just call this function from api.js file. This function will take care of send request and get response from API. Now we will start integrating signup API with frontend. So open app.jsx and add a function for user registration. So next to close sign in, I'm adding a function for user registration. So create a function for user registration. Inside we need to create object for input fields and map with the elements in the front end. So go to the design part where we added the div element for sign up. Note down how many input fields we have. This is the first input field to collect the full name of the user. ID is full name, and second input field with the ID email, and the third input field with the ID role, and the fourth input field with the ID password, and the fifth input field with the ID confirm password. But in sign in module also I have a input field with the ID password. In sign up module also we'll have the input field with ID password. The ID must be unique for each and every elements in the front end. So let me change the ID of the input field in sign up module as sign up password. So don't forget to change the ID of this particular input field because it will have a class with sign in module. So go to user registration and create a objects. Let first object is full name and mapped with the front end element by using document.getElements by ID and mention the ID name. Full name is the ID of this particular element. Next, let create another object email equal to document.getElement by ID email. And third one, let role equal to document.getElement by ID role. And fourth one, let sign up password equal to document.getElement by ID sign up password. And fourth one, confirm password. Document.getElements by ID sign up confirm password. Then prefer a JSON data where data equal to JSON.string.ify. Use string ify function to prefer a JSON data. This is the syntax of string ify. Here we can list out value for the data members in users.java file. Go to Spring Boot application, open the entity class users.java, note down the data members. Full name, email, role, and password. There are 4 data members. Now we are going to assign value for those data members. First data member is full name. Value assigned from this front end element. This front end element is mapped with the object full name. So full name dot value. We can take value from the front end for the data member full name. The second data member is email. Value taken from front end. Email dot value. And the third data member is role. Value taken from the front end. Role dot value. And the fourth data member in the users.java file is password. Value taken from the front end sign up password.value. So now the JSON data is ready. Then we can call the function which we created in api.js. If you want to use this function, you must import this file in the app.jsx. So go to app.jsx, import by using open and close brace and mention the function name called API from the file api.js. After adding the import statement in app.jx, then we can use this function. Go to user registration, use the function call API. This function needs 4 parameters. First parameter is request method, second parameter is URL, third parameter is input data, and fourth parameter is the callback function for response handler. Go to Spring Boot application and modify users manager.java file. If email is already exist, we will return the error message email ID already exists with the error code 4001. If there is no issue, we can return the success message user registered successfully with the success code 200. If we return the acknowledgement with the code number, it will be easy to handle it in the front end. Then go to users controller.java file and enable cross origin for your front end. So note down the port number of front end, go to the React application and start its execution. This is the link where we can see the result. So it is running with the port number 5848. Copy this link and go to Spring Boot application, open the file users controller.java, enable the cross origin by adding the annotation cross origin within bracket origins equal to the URL of your front end. After enabling the cross origin, we can start deployment. So right click on the project name job portal and run as Spring Boot app. So once it is deployed, test using a Postman tool. So already in Postman tool, we have the link to test that particular microservice, that is sign up operation. There is some sample data. If I'm submitting, it will go to my database. Let me verify the same in the MySQL database. I'm going to execute a select query for the table users. I can able to see the data which I submitted from Postman tool. If I'm submitting the same data again, so it returns the error message with the error code 401, mail ID already exists. Now we can integrating with the front end. So return back to React application and call API and specify the method type is post, comma, second parameter is the URL. We can copy the URL from the Postman. So just now we tested this URL, copy this URL and paste it in the front end. And the third one is data. Already we prepared JSON data that is available here that you can pass as a third parameter. And the fourth one is the request handler. So this dot get response. So you can give any name for the callback function. I just given the name for the callback function as get response. Then create a function with that name. Get response with a parameter. Inside we can handle the response. I just display the response by using a alert. So later we can modify the method get response. So then after you need to call this function if user click on the register button in the sign up module. So then go to sign up module where you have the design. There we have the button register. So here we need to add on click event. On click equal to user registration. If user click on the button, it will call user registration. Then user registration, there we created objects and prepared JSON data and then we integrated the API. So once we got a successful response from the API, it will go to get response. There we are displaying the response by using a alert. So before submitting, before executing, we need to add a constructor in the class. Constructor and call superclass constructor, then bind the method user registration. If you forget to bind the method user registration, you cannot able to submit your data to the API. So this dot user registration equal to user registration dot bind. After binding, you can go to the browser, open the URL localhost 5848, click on the sign in icon, go to sign up module and provide data. So let me provide the data which I submitted in Postman tool, the same data I'm submitting. If I click on register, I'm getting the error message from my backend. 401 email ID already exists. If I submit with a new email ID, if I'm submitting with a new email ID, I will get a message user registered successfully. Then go to MySQL database, execute a select query for the table user. There you can see the data which I submitted from my front end. So now I'm going to handle the response properly in get response function. So I'm creating an array. Let response equal to response dot split based on the special character, and display the error message and evaluate the condition. If array of 0 is equal to 200, then close the sign up module and open sign in module. So how we can close the sign up module? Let create object sign in and map with the front end element by using document dot get element by id. Provide the id of that div element, sign in. Then create object for sign up, document dot get element by id, sign up. So now I'm going to close sign up module. So sign up dot style dot display equal to none. I want to open sign in module. Sign in dot style dot display equal to block. If a successful registration, it will close the sign up module and opens sign in module for login. The split function helps us to split the message based on the special character. So left hand side we have the code 401 and 200 that will be stored in array index number 0. Whatever content we have on the right hand side for this special character, that will be saved in the array index number 1. So the error message are available in array index number 1. That's why by using alert, I'm just displaying the error message with the array index number 1, and I'm testing the error code based on the array index number 0. If it is 200, then we need to close the sign up module and open sign in module for login. So now we can test after updating the get response. Go to the front end, click on sign in, click on sign up, provide a data for failure. So I'm providing the same username. Click on register. It displays the error message. Email already exists. If you click on OK, it will stay on the same. If you provide a new email address, then click on register. It displays the message user registered successfully. Then click on OK. It closes the sign up module and opens sign in module for login, so that user can easily log in with that username and password. So now we need to validate the input fields. If my input fields are empty, if I click on register, it won't allow me to submit my data to the API. So how we can validate it? Go to React application app.jsx, where you are preferring the input JSON input. Just before that, we need to set the style for full name dot style dot border equal to null, and second one is email dot style dot border equal to null, and the third one role dot style dot border equal to null. Then the fourth one, sign up password dot style dot border equal to null, and last one, confirm password dot style dot border equal to null. Then we need to check one by one. If full name dot value equal to null, then change the style of full name border equal to 1px solid border with red color, and full name dot focus. So move cursor on that particular element and then return. So like this, we can add a condition for the remaining input elements. The second input element is email. So let me copy paste and change the element name. Email dot value is not equal to null. Then email dot style dot border and email dot focus. And the third one, role. Role, role dot style and role dot focus. And the fourth one, password, sign up password, sign up password, sign up password border and sign up password focus. And the last one, confirm password, confirm password value equal to null. Then change the style of confirm password and focus it. Now we will check. Go to the browser, sign in, go to sign up module without providing data, click on register. It highlighting the particular text box so that user can understand and they can provide the value on that field. Then click on register. It will highlighting the email field. Then click on register. It will highlight to select a role. Then click on register. It will highlight to enter the password. Then click on register. It will highlight to enter the confirm password. So still we need to add one more constraint. If sign up password dot value not equal to confirm password dot value, then we need to return the error message by highlighting sign up password style dot border equal to 1px solid red and sign up password dot focus, then return. So let us check. Go to sign up module, enter data for full name, email address, role, and password 123, confirm password 321. If I click on register, it highlighting the password field. If you click on the sign in and go to sign up now, we can see the content, we can see the values on the input fields. Value of the field should be cleared properly while opening a sign up module or sign in module. To clear the content of input fields, go to user registration and copy the objects and go to show sign up. Here we need to paste and clear the contents. Full name dot value equal to null and email dot value equal to null and role dot value equal to null and then sign up password dot value equal to null and then confirm password dot value equal to null. So when we are trying to open the sign up module, that time we need to clear the content of the input fields. Let us check after adding the statements and clearing the content of input fields in show sign up. Go to the browser and click on sign in, then click on sign up. Now all the contents are cleared. If you provide some input, then click on register. It says email already exists. Again, go to sign in and click on sign up now. Now we cannot able to see the value on the input fields. That's how you can build a robust sign up module with React, Spring Boot, and MySQL. We have covered front end setup, API creation, integration, and data storage in this session.